The DN Galan track and field meet from Stockholm, Sweden continues with the men's high jump when we return. This is Jobert's first attempt at 2 meters 24 centimeters.
Phil, by the time he was 17 years of age, he had cleared 7 feet 7 inches. Isn't that amazing?
He passed at 2:19 a few moments ago. Here goes Jobert, his first attempt. Oh, he clears it with ease. Tremendous elevation for Jobert, who Larry stands himself over 6 feet 6 inches.
Exactly. 65-foot run-up usually. They call it a J formation. You notice him rounding to the bar. You plant your left arm and left leg, and you pull your arms back in. It helps lift your calves up and over. Good plant. He was about 3 feet from the bar in front of it when he planted that left leg.
Here's Brian Stanton from the United States. His third attempt at that height, which Jobert cleared a moment ago. Now something appears to be wrong for Brian Stanton. A year ago, he was ranked in the top 10 in the United States.
Phil, he was as high as number 2 in America, and that was in 1985. Stanton has been up over 7 feet 7 inches in the high jump, a product of Tom Tellez's team at the University of Houston. Watch the nervousness. This is all a psych job that you go through. You kind of wait for the right moment. Sometimes athletes have different things disturb them. It might be a PA announcement. It might be a roar of a crowd for a person in a race. He's back on the edge of the track, so there's nobody competing. Notice they moved the bars back there. He comes to the bar from the other side. Nope. Not a good attempt.
So Stanton is out of the competition at 2 meters 19 centimeters. Back to the high jump. This is Cuba's Javier Sotomayor, his last attempt at 2 meters 28 centimeters. And Larry, he was over that bar.
Well, he goes out at 7 feet 5 3/4. His clearance is 7 4 1/4. I might mention quickly, Stanton only got up to 7 2 1/2 tonight. Look at him, right? He's perfect clearance. He just catches it with his heel. His plant was good. It was really the most minor of technical reasons he didn't clear 7 5 3/4.
This is Jerome Carter, his first attempt at 2 meters 32 centimeters, the last American hopeful. He'll have 2 shots left at that height.
Phil, a very talented guy who, frankly, has been Mr. Inconsistency over the last 4 or 5 years. A prodigy at this event, many feel. Watch him approach the bar. Uses his arms, probably coming up to the bar more than most. Lays out well, hits it with his butt. Doesn't quite get enough height as he lays out over the bar.
This is Ján Zvara from Czechoslovakia. His first attempt at 2 meters 32 centimeters. Only 3 men left in the competition: Carter, Zvara, and Patrik Sjöberg. This is Zvara.
Slow run-up, very slow run-up. He takes less steps than anybody I've seen on using the Fosbury flop. I mean, you need some speed built in there when you start climbing up to 7 feet 5 6, as these athletes are doing. That's, look, 1 2 3. Now he accelerates. He's a power flopper, as they say, in the sense that he accelerates quickly his last 3 steps and uses his arm. Look at the speed that Jobert brings by comparison to the Czechoslovakian.
Jobert, his first attempt, yes, at 2 meters 32 centimeters.
He is 183 pounds on a very tall 6 foot 6 1/2 inch bar. Watch him. His approach is well. Your mistake on the plant in clearing is only about 3 to 6 inches when you're trying to scale over 7 feet 6 inches.
Patrik Sjöberg from Sweden, the only man thus far to clear 2.32 meters.
That is 7 feet 7 1/4 inches for Jobert.
This is America's last hope in the high jump, his last attempt at 2.32 meters. Here's Jerome Carter. Not close.
He tended to hit the bar coming up, I think, with his back a little bit. Watch his attempt. There he lays. It's actually almost, again, on his backside that he nails it down. When you come down on the bar, generally you have planted your left foot or your right foot too far out from the bar itself.
Ján Zvara, his third attempt at 2 meters 32 centimeters.
That is 7 feet 7 1/4 inches. Listen to the crowd trying to spur him on.
Very slow run up.
I can't get over how high he gets with such a slow run-up. Picture trying to stuff a basketball. Watch, he's now only starting to lift, and he uses his arms better than most. But, boy, it's amazing to me how high he gets with a slow run-up. Get some more speed in there, Ján.
And the man they are cheering at the present time is Patrik Sjöberg as he goes after Larry a brand new world mark.
Still just 22 years of age. He considers his profession high jumping. He certainly can make a good living off of it in Europe for appearance fees. 7 feet, 11 1/4 inches is 2 meters, 42 centimeters. Let's watch.
Oh, he was over it and clipped it with his heel.
Oh. When you catch it with your calves, as he did, or your heel, it means that you're ever so close to the bar, too close, on your final plant. Watch his left leg, move it back just inches. Watch the rotation. He lifts well. He lays out beautifully. He pulls his arms back in, helps lift his heels and his calves up over the bar. I mean, that was, you know, what, a half an inch or an inch mistake?
Sjöberg will have one attempt left at a new world record. The Swedes have once again put on quite a show. The only thing left is Patrik Sjöberg, his final attempt to soar where no man has soared before. A shot at a world record.
Phil, he can head down 13 feet. That's the bar. That's the range that he can carry himself over that bar, anywhere along it.
He has done it! Sjöberg, a world record!
Feet away he started. His margin for error was probably 1 inch up at the bar when he planted his final step. Lifts and extends the arms out to try and arch his back. Then he pulls the arms in so he can help rotate his hips and legs up and over. He lands 13 feet away from where he took off. 7 feet, 11 1/4 inches. The 8-foot barrier is at hand.
Today was unbelievable. It really helped me, and without them, I don't think I could jump to world record today. And I've been home for 6 weeks this year, and I'm really looking forward every time I go back here. And now when I broke the world record, it's unbelievable for me. I think the Swedish people have been waiting for this for a long time, and I always heard that I just can jump in the big meets in Europe, but not in Sweden. But today, they really helped me to break the world record.
An absolutely beautiful moment in sports. Sweden's own Patrik Sjöberg sailing over 7 feet 11 inches to set that world mark.
Phil, it was in Los Angeles in 1956. 7 feet was first achieved. Now, 31 years later, we're up a whole nother foot. Very, very tough event to do that well in, to climb almost 15% increase in the sport.